Hi guys, just wanted to do a quick one on Karen. Now, Karen, first started out as a white, woman in her middle age. Now we figure out that Karen has no race. You can have black Karens, white Karens, any race of Karen. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about was that Karen reeks of something that I've been seeing. What it basically looks at is middle-aged women, middle-aged to older women. And there is a little bit of an undertone to that. And I'll tell you what the undertone I'm seeing here. So what we're saying basically is, when you have these younger women, coming around, from in the black community, they may call them Beckies, or, in the incel community, they may call them, different names, Stacy and all those other names. But what's important about it is that when these women are peak attractiveness, they are considered a different way than when they get a little older into the middle age. And what I've been noticing is that Karen actually tends to mean that this lady is no longer at her peak and her prime. And why I wanted to talk about that was that these ladies play a massive function in a community, any community. And let me tell you why. People always underestimate the fact that Karen is pointing out an anomaly, like somebody may be barbecuing where they should not barbecue. A young man may be walking through a neighborhood and he's unknown. So Karen is actually out there and she's very vigilant and she's trying to ensure that, the safety of the community is there. Now, that's positive, Karen, because think about it. A lot of people think negatively and they say, hey, why is this lady harassing or bothering this person? It's normally an anomaly. And, sometimes, think about it. If someone was breaking into your house and you had a Karen who lived across you and she went out and confronted that person or called the police, you'd be very happy and thankful that she did that. But when Karens take it to the extreme, that's where it becomes a problem. And that's where there is this little bit of feeling of entitlement. And that feeling of entitlement sometimes unravels into, nasty behavior. So, what I wanted to say, they're good Karens and then they're Karens who take it to the extreme. But communities benefit from Karens because in the black communities, we love to have the aunties and the many aunties and grandmas who sat on the porch and were vigilant and watched over the children as they play. That was Karen, because we knew that these women wanted to keep the community safe and those children safe. So let's promote Karens when they are doing something positive. When they go to the extreme, I do understand that this is negative, because there's some racism and different things that happen. But generally, the unspoken thing is that Karens are actually very beneficial. But I also wanted to speak on the undertone that it's actually a negative trope, because what we're saying to women is that when you're no longer as attractive as we want them to be, then now you are a Karen. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to cover this because I think generally people need to understand that calling someone a Karen now, that's a very pejorative term. And let's use it wisely, because we need these vigilant people in our communities to keep those communities safe. And so I want to thank the Karens that are keep watch over people's houses, keep watch over parks, keep watch over children. Those are positive Karens. Thanks, guys.